So Jdog, we have some really cool exclusive footage here from Game Informer. They're going to be showing off a turf war between Barioth and Banbaro. I'm really excited to check this out. I haven't watched this yet, but I'm told it's really awesome. So there he is. There's our new Barioth. Remember him?
Yes.
Remember him? Holy shit, dude. And he looks fantastic. And wow! Whoa! Dude, that is cool. Look, did you see him sink his teeth in and throw his ass?
So
that
Barioth
is
his ass.
Fucking badass. Jdog, what did you think about what we just saw with that Barioth turf war?
Well, I'm pretty happy Barioth is back. Now, I will say that wasn't really a war. That was more of an ass whooping.
Yeah, that was like if Tigrex and Popo, a little baby Popo, were to fight. That's what that looked like.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's an accurate description. I'd call it a war.
Would you call that I would call that a turf taking.
And I was disappointed, and then he kicks his ass and then he leaves the area.
He's just like, and he flies off. What the fuck?
I think they have a little bit of their alpha male strategies. They need to brush up on how the animal kingdom actually works. Usually you come in, you arrive, you fuck shit up, and you take over. Barioth just bailed out of there, and I'm not sure why.
You know what I'd really like to see, and I found myself thinking this about Monster Hunter World a lot. One thing I would really like to see is I would love to see a turf war between monsters where the monster that wins the turf war just straight up you remember in Jurassic Park 3 when the Spinosaurus and the T-Rex fight and the Spinosaurus just snaps the T-Rex's neck? Remember that shit? Like, I want something like that. Just like I won the turf war, you're dead.
Yeah, the turf war, realistically,
it's cool. But
it is cool, but we do want to see more, like, actual consequences from the turf war. That just kind of look like a friendly,
friendly skirmish.
Skirmish. Yeah, that's a good word for it. I would call it a turf skirmish.
I would just call it an ass kicking for Banbaro. Barioth whooped his ass.
Well, realistically, you would expect Barioth to win that, so that was fine. But then he left.
Did you see him sink those fangs into Banbaro? That was really cool. And
Banbaro didn't even hardly do anything. He was very. They posture up a little bit, but he kind of got his ass beat.
Yeah.
You might want to think of that as like one of those UFC fights, where they're both kind of looking real tough at each other, and it ends in like 10 seconds.
With the one guy just clipping him in the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like Anderson Silva kicking a guy in the leg and breaking his own leg.
Sure.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, that's exactly what that was like. The aggressive monster got beat. Yes, Neo, you are hilarious and correct.
Am I an asset to this channel?
You really are. If it wasn't for your intelligent commentary, I don't know where this channel would be.
Oh, God.
Mr. YouTube is concerned.
Mr. YouTube is concerned. Now, I'm really excited that we're getting Barioth because that could open some things up down the line. Let's go back to the desert biome that we have. We could see Sam Barioth. That's pretty exciting. It's what the hell are they called? A variant or whatever. That could be very cool. And I would like to see what they could do with that. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing that. Jdog, end of the day, your thoughts on this Barioth Banbaro turf war we saw?
Turf skirmish.
Turf skirmish. Sorry.
Come on. You guys let us know in the comments. Was that a war? I don't think that was a war. Okay? We need to have... They need to have a level of turf fights based upon whether or not the other enemy is actually going to fight or not, or just get his ass beat.
What if we had like a 3-tier system, right? We had turf skirmish,
turf battle,
and
turf war.
And then turf war would be like both monsters
going back and forth,
right?
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Tearing up like logs and shit as they go. Turf battle might be like just a little bit more.
A little more like button heads, each getting bit, smacked, and then a turf. What was that?
Turf war actually legitimately like rearranges
the terrain,
environment and shit.
Triggers the avalanche, all that good shit.
Yeah, and all the other monsters in the area die as collateral damage or something.
That is something really cool they could do with this game still.
They
Expand on
could.
those turf wars.
Yes.
I would like to see that. That's one thing I'd like to see them do differently.
Yes, for all the effort and updates and crossovers they do, let's get an expansion of the turf war system, and let's get it to be 3-tiered, 3 levels based upon the monsters, like whether or not they're more, like equal in
I kind of like that.
viciousness.
I'd like to see us get, I would definitely like to see them work that out, and that could be a really cool way for them to add some updates to this game, depending on what rank you're playing on, whether it's low rank, high rank, or master rank. Just like you said, do more damage, do more cool fights, have extensions. That'd be awesome. Plebs, you give us your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think this was and I'm quoting here, turf war, or was it more of a one-sided ass-kicking?
You're welcome. You're welcome, Capcom, for a great idea. Now make it happen. Thank you.
GG, Plebs.